Meanwhile, to Rory McIlroy. He started the 10th, like Shane Lowry. This for eagle. And he wasn't too far away either. So an easy birdie to start with, Laura.
Yeah, lovely drive down 11. Left himself just a short second shot, and there's the judgment, there's the feel. Early season sometimes can be rusty.
After the birdie start, problems at 12. This for par for McIlroy.
Unusual. He's been brilliant with that over the last couple of seasons. Hold out, lovely. But one would go there.
13th, the second of the par fives on the green in 2 again for eagle. And this one not as close as 10, but close enough to get another birdie.
On to the par 3, 14.
Yeah, lovely wee par 3, this one. Over the water. Right in there at the flagstick for McIlroy. That's a doozy.
Bogey 12, found a birdie at 13. And another on the par 3, 14.
Yeah, just 350 this one. So he's laid a good way back. New clubs in the bag this week for Rory. That's what we like to see, dialing in his wedges early on. That's brilliant. Just concentrate. It should be a formality, but he has snuck one of these past the hole already today. Very nice indeed. You can smash driver down 17, get it fairly close to the green, but it is very narrow, and no reason really to take the risk. Well, he's got a new driver in the bag. A lot of the players have got new equipment. A tailor-made QI4D he has. He's feeling pretty confident with it. Had a terrific end of season fitting.
85, trying to land at about 87 and just back it up a little.
Very nice. Another chance to turn at 5 under.
Well, this looks ominous for the rest. Rory McIlroy opens up a 2-shot lead. He moves to 5 under par. What a front 9 from the world number 2.
Make this hole just a drive and just a little poke.
He's carry distance. He's got it up to 327, 1 yard over it. That's the QI4D from TaylorMade.
Told me he's been really busy with going to back to the UK, winning the Sports Personality of the Year. Before that, with all the footballers, doing a podcast, flying around the world from Australia to Florida. Boom.
Yeah, another one. McIlroy,
I reckon he should
something of a roll.
Turned it over, run out of room pretty quick. Well, that's very close to where Fleetwood was earlier on today.
Yeah, the word of Harry Diamond there. His bagman, well done indeed. Could have come and stuck there in a heartbeat. Well played.
Better than good.
Tidy. Lovely pace. Yeah, that's the job at hand, isn't it? Just get it down in 2, take the pressure off with a excellent lag, I guess you would call it, with the first. Putter just moving up as it strikes the ball. Tiny bit of forward to meet 3 of the world's great players as they play their 54 holes. And no one better than McIlroy is to stay at 6 under.
It's nice watching the timing of everything as he goes through his very deliberate sort of motions there.
hard to do. If he can get this within 15 feet, job very well done. High tariff.
Full power. Couldn't make the carry.
Gary like it, Rory will not like it. A little bit heavy-handed to say the least, so staring down at a difficult par putt, Rory.
Well, certainly a surprising first drop shot of the day for McIlroy on the, well, in his eyes, reachable third.
It's tough to reach into. You find the fairway isn't an issue. And it's quite narrow, this fairway, especially with the bunkers down the right lurking. 3 of them. Layup. So you find the fairway in the third shot back into a puff of it. Pretty easy up and down, so, but you don't want to make a hiccup by missing the fairway. The ball slightly above his feet. Sometimes the heel can dip in and flip the toe. So as I say, 84, I'd be very surprised if he doesn't get this up and down.
Yeah, not bad from Rory.
To the right, but look, I'm not so sure it wants to break a whole heap, this part, out of the left. At the hole, it could actually want to go from right to left, believe it or not. No, it did go out of the left. It fooled me and him.
Good read for Shane, though. Not too far away.
A bad 15 minutes for McIlroy. Looked like it was going to be 62-61 just half an hour or so ago. Unlikely now.
Just a nice 8-iron for Rory. You need to be bang on with distance control.
Started on a nice line. Oh, not quite enough. That's a good shot. Sorry, it's bang on par and there's 3 birdies. I'd moved up to the 8th. I was well ahead of you.
Nice work, Laura.
Really good stuff, Laura.
That's why I'm here. I'm here all week as well. Yeah, what was that?
I'm not sure. It's an Australian of some kind.
Rory won't try to hold it against that breeze. Rory will just turn a little on it. With a 3-iron.
Nicely done. Down the middle of the fairway. Can tell you Shane Lowry's played and he's missed the green. Here's McIlroy.
He's looking at it. Might be a little left. Yeah, normally when it's left, it's long. I think I'll be disappointed with that.
Why is that?
Well, you just turn it over the angle of the attack.
This is gently uphill and into the green, so it's quite slow as well, but it doesn't want to move a whole heap. It won't be an issue for Rory McIlroy, but putting through the fringe grass and Bermuda's going towards the hole, so down and then up. Nasty pin placement today. A good one, but a nasty one. They seem to be all tucked on the top of little tabletops. Waist area down the left, rough right. It's a narrow old slither. Big hole.
It's gone for the big draw.
That's filthy long, Andrew. That's out there. That's what you'll be seeing on Monday. And there's a good 10 yards of help. So this is playing about 115, but spin won't be an issue. He's a big spinner of the ball, is Rory McIlroy, and his wedge game lately has been dynamite.
Only 2 birdies on here all day.
Nothing fancy about this putt. It's quite slow. He might scare this. It's been a while since he's made a birdie. Come on, Rory, it's time. Make yourself a longie. Good try.
Yeah, 6 holes now without a birdie. You get stages like that in a round. Very bizarre. Absolutely cruising along in 6th gear for the first 2/3 of his round.
225. You got to be thinking that's a 6-iron, not a big one. Yeah, he's had some issues. Water. There won't be water today. Flag back right, but the wind direction out of the right makes it awkward.
You can see there Matt Wallace has got to -7 with the birdie there at 11. 2 clear. Okay, it's dry.
Wind out of the right. Not easy.
A lot of people with new equipment this year, weighing with the new teeth. It's 314 to carry that bunker. I don't think he's caught that out the meat. It won't be a big club from there, just a 9-iron or something.
By a little bit. The ball's above his feet and the ball is deep down. Needs to trowel this out. Muscles required.
Nothing he could do really. Hit it as hard as he possibly could, but
there's a lovely noise there. Wonderful connection.
well done. Good save.
And it's an opening 66 for McIlroy. Yes, a couple of drop shots in there, but plenty of birdies as well. So a nice start to the year.
Rory, thanks for joining us. 5 weeks since your last competitive start on the world's major tours. How do you feel about your round of 66 today?
Yeah, it was good. I got off to a great start. Played a very good first 9, and then the wind got up a little bit and felt like, that front 9, which was our second 9, was the trickier one, and made a silly bogey on 3 and then didn't capitalize on the par 5 after that. So I felt like I left a few out on that side, but I played a really good 9 holes of golf going out. So overall, a nice way to start the year.
Some new irons in the bag recently, some cavity backs. Are you human like the rest of us? Do you need a bit of help?
I do. I think if there's help to be had, I'll definitely take it. I've been thinking about it for a while. And even in Dubai at the end of last year, I hit a couple of 5 irons that I misstruck slightly, and instead of it maybe coming up 5 or 7 yards short, it was coming up sort of more like 10 to 15 yards short. So I just asked the guys at TaylorMade to build me up a set, and I went down to Australia with them, and with that firm turf down there, I felt like those irons were going through the turf better than the blades. And I've practiced with them at home since, and I've got a new golf ball in play this week as well, the new 2026 ball. So overall, I've liked what I've seen at home, and today was a good test for it, and I felt like everything was pretty good.
To compete at the very top of this elite sport, you have to put in the hard yards, you have to put in the practice, the gym work.
Yeah.
What's your motivation to do that this year, having achieved so much and most of your dreams came true last year?
I like the work. I like the process. I enjoy doing challenging things. And I think if you can make that the important part, then, and you just make that routine, then you don't need motivation to do it. It's just, it's your lifestyle. It's what you do. And it's, I guess, who you identify as. And I identify as a hard worker and someone that likes to do those things. And I just think the more and more you do that, the more it just sort of becomes who you are. And you know, I've done it for so long now that if I didn't do it, it would feel pretty foreign at this point.
I appreciate your time as always. Well played today.
Thank you.